porque me da el patatús. Qué bien. 15 gigas. 15 gigas. No sabía esto. ¿Por qué? A ver lo que pongo. eh, Lo, lo que sí os digo es que entiende que la beta en español y todo. Es increíble. Pero increíble. Voy a jugar una hora. ¿No? Por esta. Problema. Alfa la 4 ya. Pues sí. Compré por Steam todos los DLC oferta por 10 euros. Como lo probé antes, que este juego es mío. Resentada. WH presenta
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
La Palmó.
When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life.
Una
Wenceslas did
orgía.
not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits.
Ahí. Ah.
He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Listo. Ah. Entonces, ¿qué van? Esta es la... ¿Cómo que bajo? Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. El super lento. En nada.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra.
Ah, todo extremo. Todos los vecinos estaban ahí. Torcha, otro. Ay, War Horse. Está. Qué bonito todo. Ay, qué lindo el salvatillo. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Un pueblo normal. En el medievo. Las minas. La nobleza. Y los plebeyos ahí trabajando.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher. Well, husband, how goes it?
Good.
Bien,
I should get it finished today.
Eso, termina ya.
Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
Ese es el
He was still
personaje
sleeping when I went
que
out.
voy a
At
utilizar
this
yo.
hour?
Es un gandul.
Blooded idler.
Wow. It looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Un gandul, un vago, un maleante, un borracho.
Lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Dale una hostia. Bien dada. Mira ahí, sobando. ¿Qué horas son estas
Henry,
ahí?
get up now.
Arriba
There's
ya.
work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that.
Y que una persona de su
I just scratched
calaña
myself,
no
is all.
puede jugar con
Well,
espadita.
Just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Ahora cargando.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Vamos. Estuve con Bianca. ¿Qué pasa?
I was with Bianca. We were,
Sí,
talking.
sí, conservando.
Talking, were you? That's
Ay,
what you call it, is
Dale que te
it?
pego, estuvieron ahí.
Stop it, Ma.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And
Cuidado.
it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
¿Qué importancia tiene?
So I'm learning to sword fight. And what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
Eso, hay que defenderse.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Asado, ¿eh?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I?
Solo beben
And
un
if I really minded you
poquito.
going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop
Un
to it
poco.
long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Cuttenberg.
O sea, que estuvieron ahí... Ahí retozando.
Of course
Dame
he
un
wasn't.
ejemplo.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Pues no, que no se puede ser sentado. Bueno, así no me acuerdo. Montanita. Hop. Al bolsillo. Las manzanitas. Dejas. Más por aquí. Lo llevo. Eso. Yo también. ¿Por qué no? Vale. Cama. Conexión. Que tiene más hambre. Ya está. Vamos.
Come here, I need your help.
Todo.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sí, sí. Están con el corazón. Todos.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Agachando la cabeza.
How, my boy?
Muy
When are you
bien.
going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Dame
Kunesh still
dinero.
owes me for an axe,
Uh-oh.
a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know
Cerveza,
you'll be
que
going
no
there
falte,
anyway
eh.
to see that
Cerveza que no
girl of
falte.
yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Vamos para allá. Se ve bastante bien, no se traba. Ese tiene potencia, ¿eh? ¿Qué ha pasado? Le dio con, con la madera.
These are strange times. Strange and ill-omened. But since I serve our liege lord Sir Radzik, I think you know the answer.
Bla 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 bla.
True.
Bla.
But where will Sir Ratsy take us?
Hey,
Yeah,
Pip,
este.
do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself.
Anything you need.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Quiere
Spoken like a
vivir.
man. And as it
Hermoso.
happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Vamos allá.
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Vale. ¿Cómo se caminaba?
Hey!
Ah, mira, con la mayor. Voy a seguir. Pero eso es, camina. Camina igual que yo. Es más rápido, venga, venga, ovejitas. Me estoy comunicando con ellas, Eso es, eso es. Sigue. ¿No estás incómodo con todo eso? Vamos a hablar.
So, can we get started?
Dale,
can.
caña.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Vamos a ver.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Verse.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. All right. Not bad. Again. Not bad. Again. Not bad. Again. Very good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Not bad. Again. Very good.
Ow.
Very good. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Very good. Very good.
You know? Para ver.
Now you're getting it. But I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learnt in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Oh, vale. Tengo dinero. ¿Cómo voy a hacerlo?
That'll ruffle his feathers for him.
Maybe you should have done that a long time ago.
Come right up.
You're right there.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Gracias, gracias. Vamos a ver qué pasa aquí.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsche spouting shit. What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone
Bla, 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 bla,
has
bla,
to
bla.
bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia.
Ese tiene cerebro.
Bohemia
El
was
otro
on his
es un
side.
cabanata.
To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your dear will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words
Otra persona con cabeza. Ese es un idiota.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
¿Qué elegimos? ¿Qué elijo? ¿Ser buenos o ser un cabroncete? Venga, lo voy a hacer. A lanzarle mierda.
Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Vamos allá.
Here we are.
Tirar. Cerco. A la casa. Pam. La 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 la.
God be with you, Henry.
Henry's coming to see us.
Touch.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you've got to lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Porque este es un cabeza chorlito. Vamos para allá. La 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 la. Hola, la señora. ¿Era? No. No me ignore. Ups. No es ella. Señora, disculpe, por favor. Disculpe. La 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 la. Hola, señora. Señora, esposa de tu del. Vamos a hablar.
What do you want, lad?
Nuestro marido está
I
metiendo
just
la
went by the
pata.
tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Corre, corre. Eso, corre. Corre por tu marido. Vamos a avisar. Oh. ¿Cómo que reputación perdida? Bueno, sí. Soy malo. Eso ahí, viene un tado ahí.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Toma, toda la cabeza.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Pelea, 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 pelea. Eso es, que se peleen tus colegas. Toma. Ven aquí, hijo de puta. Ven aquí. Cobarde. Ven aquí tú también. Toma.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Damn! Let's go! Run, you
Vámonos,
cowards! We better fucking run.
Corre, corre. Corre, que nos coge la bolsita, algo así. Canchi. Vamos, vamos. Nada, nada. Circule, circule. Torito, torito. Vaca. Tengo una vaca. Ah. ¿Sí? Voy a investir yo. Con los detrás de ellos.
Get the best right here. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
But add some rosemary and juniper.
Something's taken a fancy to some of my apple trees.
¿A dónde vamos? Bueno. ¿Ya? Normal. Este fue por atajo.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him.
Magullao.
And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Por aquí. Ah, mira. Yo quería hablar.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My
El
father
dinero.
sent me to get the
El
corn you owe him
dinero.
for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Goodbye.
Va a pegarme.
Yeah.
Pues sí. Ay, hostia.
Yeah! Jesus Christ! Oh!
Ay. Pupita. Ha hecho pupita.
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Enterar.
We've sorted out Deutsch. Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Another beating? Count me in.
Kunesh owes money to my father, but he won't pay. I'll have to shake it out of him.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
¿Estás? ¿Dónde está?
God save you, Henry.
Ah, mírala ahí.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole? Just try it, you old drunk. God! You're dead. Fuck!
Eso, dale hostia.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Ladrón, que eres un ladrón. Ah. Ah. Aquí. Joder, hacha.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Eso te pasa por ladrón.
Good day, Henry.
Voy a curar a que se cure primero. Que está hecho polvo. ¿Dónde está mami? Que me cure mami.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. It won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that.
No lo ve.
There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Vamos ahora a comprar carbón, era, me parece, ¿no? Sí, carbón. Carbón. Carbón.
Greetings.
Gracias.
Good luck, then.
Taco.
Good luck, then.
Oh, taco de... ¿Uno de 10?
Goodbye.
7-10. Vale. Ahora la cervecita.
Dark at home? A torch will help. Your Phil's life, fellow. Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter?
Anca. No me... Are, ¿qué haces, Hinara?
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you
Con
here?
magulladura. Por ti.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship
Hacer
desire?
esto.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Claro,
Aye.
claro.
Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
Van a retozar.
You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
¿Cómo voy a pagar?
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
What's that say? Now, what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
Eso.
You bet I will.
Ahí con un buen revolc... que diga, un buen... Eso, un buen...
Beautiful and functional.
A ver qué falta por aquí. Qué loca. Vamos al castillo.
I'm getting desperate now.
Why's that, for the love of God?
God be with you,
what my
Henry.
old man is like.
Nothing ever good enough for him. Always turning his nose up at everything I cook.
You'd think he had blue blood. What is it?
Le va a poner los cuernos.
Make something special.
Es usted una malandrina. ¿Dos? La 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 la. Vamos al castillo. Oh, plebeyo que soy. Tararali. Tararala.
I'll be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying all kinds of shit about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day he'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I'd better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Vamos a entregarle esto, la espada al padre. Toma, papi. Hay que preguntarle qué hizo en
What did you
Cuna.
actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end you'll learn the best places here by the Sasau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough. About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Dale caña.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier.
Pillado.
It was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Buen consejo.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it.
Eso ahí, sin guante.
Good. Once more.
En esa época, ¿sabes?
That's
Eso
it.
da igual.
Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Vamos para allá. Señora.
Sorry, girl. It seems the lad's lost his mind.
Ya voy, ya voy. Ah, los cogí yo. Los cogí yo.
Henry, what are you waiting for? Bring those nails.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine.
God,
Why do you ask?
have you gone
Just
deaf?
wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
That will do. Go get those damn nails.
Colita, ese colito.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Buena espada.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
But you haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Pase que no.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Algo ha pasado.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say, right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Caput los dos.
Hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town, Burke! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Aquí lo dejo porque tengo cosas que hacer. Vida. Salir. Pues